Hello, welcome back to the bottom. My name's Beast. Today I forgot to fucking properly sit down again. And now it's 7 minutes past midnight. Whoops. Anyways. I do also have a shift tomorrow, and Kat was busy with a bunch of stuff earlier today, so gonna keep this one short as well. Anyways, getting thirsty, so I grabbed myself some barley tea from the fridge and gulped it down. That's the stuff. Wouldn't be an exaggeration to say the whole purpose of my life until today was to drink this cup of tea.
過言だと思うよ。
Oh, who goes there? Now it's Yushio. Don't stall me like that. I felt my heart was about to give out.
嘘ですよね。
We're joking.
似たようなものじゃない。変な兄さん。
The way she laughs now brings back memories of how it used to be when we hung out way back. Want some of this, Shio?
もらおうかな。
Coming right up. I pour another glass of barley tea for Shio. Here.
ありがとう。
Watch as she happily gulps down her drink. Just feel like you were living just for that moment, huh? Her hearty manner in which she pulled away from her glass left me dying to ask that question.
あ、まあ、そう言えないこともないような気がしなくもない感じかな。
Shio starts to blush as she mumbles her way through that sentence. Honestly, can't you just admit the truth for once?
なんで笑ってるんですか？
No, no, really isn't. The way she sulks reminds me of a cat that just refuses to warm up to its new owner, so go ahead and pat her on the head.
女の子の髪に気安く触らないで。
Smacks my hand away. Sorry about that.
本当だよ。まったく信じられないんだから。
Even redder than earlier now, but is that because she's genuinely angry or some other reason?
何？私の顔をじろじろ見つめて。もしかして何かついてる？
Oh, by the way, it turns out this fucking headset has like fucking motion sensor or something. Because it turns off even if there is active audio. But immediately turns itself back on when I pick it up. Wild shit. Yeah, too.
目が2つに鼻が1つ、それに口がついているというのは分かってるから。言わなくていいからね。
I don't remember raising you to be such a horrible girl.
だろうね。私も兄さんに育てられた記憶はないし。
Isn't that smug laugh? Where's Prodigy's not even wrong. Fine, you win. I'm going back to my room.
ああ、うん。
What, do you need something else from me?
別にありませんよ。というか、兄さんに用事があるはずないじゃないですか。
You don't need... Do you need to be so harsh every time you say something to me? We're supposed to be family,
家族。
aren't we? My dad married her mom, making us family as of this summer.
そうだね。兄さんと私は家族なんだよね。
Shio.
とても。とても残念なことに。
Hey, what are you trying to get at with the emphasis there?
さあ、どういう意味でしょう？自分の胸に手を当てて考えたらどうですか？
That she heads off back to her room. Oh, yeah, great. I only needed a moment or two. It's been one cliched moment after another since Shio came to live with me here after all.
やっほー、ソラちゃん。
I returned to my room to find Sena on the sofa. What are you doing here?
ソラちゃん何してるかなって思って。暑い中大変だったんだからね。
I didn't ask you to wait here.
だからね、ご褒美ちょうだい。
Are you even listening to me?
一応
Kinda? Whatever.
ソラちゃんならそう言ってくれるって信じてたよ。だからね、ご褒美ちょうだい。
This isn't how you get a reward. Well, she's trying to extort me here. But you did come all the way here. So I could give you the exclusive rights to do all of my summer homework for me.
だって、宿題は自分でやらないと意味がないんだよ。
That's okay. I know you can do it.
全然大丈夫じゃないし、私ができても意味ないよ。で、どうなの？
Sena pushes up against me. My breasts! And all that marshmallowy softness! How's what going?
だから宿題、ちゃんと進んでる？
Yeah, in bits and pieces.
あ、その言い方、さてはやってないの？
Need to be careful with this door now. Because something is laying in wait already. And I don't want to accidentally have it fall out of the door. Holunder Fruchtsäcko! Take what I came here to acquire. Exquisite. But I have.
わからないことがあるなら教えてあげるよ。
Seriously?
マジで。
Then help me figure out a way to make a ton of money with minimal effort. Oh, or could you or you could teach me how to avoid all these cliches that exist on barging their way into my life.
もう、宿題のことだよ。
We are. You're obviously both joking, so we laugh and bump shoulders together. That was some issue with math, actually.
ああ。頑張って。
Huh?
頑張って。
That's it? And she ties it all up with a beaming smile. Well, science is also.
ファイト。
It means the exact same thing.
もう、ソラちゃんの意地悪。
Why am I being painted as a bad guy here?
そうだ。私、文系は得意だよ。
Cyber puffs her chest out with pride. Sorry, but I'm good at them too.
どうして得意なの？
Don't ask me.
ソラちゃん？
She suddenly leans her face in close. Oh, there's some long eyelashes. Her skin is so pure and those lips so glossy. The sweet scent wafting over from her and tickling at my nostrils is putting me in a funny mood.
いい？ソラちゃん。今からソラちゃんは文系が不得意になります。
Huh?
ということで、お姉ちゃんが教えてあげます。はい、拍手！
You really think you're gonna clap for that? You're not gonna teach me anything because you're not gonna end up as my worst subject.
却下します。ほらほら、どこがわからないの？おね。
Jenna pushes her hair up behind her ear and smiles sweetly at me. I end up doing my humanities homework with her, although it was hardly going to trouble me in the first place. Still though.
よしよし、ソラちゃん。よくできました。
It seems happy, so I guess it's worth it in the end.
どう うしたのソラちゃん。
Ah, nothing.
そう？
Really, really. Was it at the time I spent with Sena ends up... Why is it the time I spend with Sena ends up warming my chest so much? July 28th, Saturday.
おはよう、兄さん。朝だよ。
Someone talking to me.
まだ寝てるの？朝なんだからカーテン開けないと。
Oh, must be Senna. She's always the one who comes to wake me up in the mornings. Knowing Senna, she'll assume I'm asleep and try to wriggle into bed with me. Because I can afford to get a little more shut-eye then. Not because I want to enjoy some of her softness or anything, though. No
こ
siree.
こが兄さんの部屋。私の部屋とは違う匂い。
She's coming over here yet. How long do I have to wait?
もう机の上散らかってる。だらしないなって。私兄さんを起こしに来たんだった。
Send someone coming towards me.
ま
Finally.
だ寝てる。これが兄さんの寝顔。なんかかわいい。
This is Senna, isn't it? Wait, no, Senna would never call me Nissan. In fact, there's only one person who does call me
早
Nissan.
く起きないといたずらしちゃうよ。それとも本当はいたずらしてほしくて待ってるの？ねえ、兄さん。
Thanks, but no thanks, Shio.
やっぱり起きていたんだね。
Shio's expression is a mixture of disappointment and exasperation.
おはよう、兄さん。
Morning. Glance over to the window.
セナさんならいないよ。家族旅行って昨日の夜言ってたじゃない。
Alright. I do recall her happily informing me. I do recall her happily informing her that she was going to... informing us that she was going on a vacation with her family as of today.
朝
Talking
ご
about
はんの用意できてるから着替えてき
it
てね。
all fell apart the moment I realized, like, why the fuck would she have to inform herself of breakfast? That's our line. I'm stupid. Okay.
二度寝は禁止だからね。
Ah,
兄さん。
that's just kidding.
たくもう。
She wears an exasperated smile as she leaves the room. Okay, time to get changed. No mind. Hang on a minute, Sin isn't here, but she claimed that breakfast is ready. Which can only mean that she made it herself. Calm down. There's no voice yet. Perhaps she went and bought it from the store! God, why have you forsaken me? Sigh. The sight of the dining table lined with what is very clearly homemade food fills me with despair. Do you have something important to discuss with you?
何？
I'm actually not all that hungry.
Eh?
So I think I'll go without breakfast for... But a strange sound just coming from my stomach.
Oh. そんなに食べたくないなら食べなくていいです。別に兄さんに食べてほしくて頑張って作ったわけじゃないし、少しは美味しくできたとか全然思ってないんだから。
So you just think that that's some confidence you've got there, Shio, but the truth is in the pudding. But the proof is in the pudding, I say. There's a bandage wrapped around her finger. I wasn't there last night, I'm sure. I was gotten it this morning while making breakfast then. Hey, Shio.
何ですか？私はこれから朝ごはんを食べなきゃいけないから、話があるなら手短にお願いします。
Come on, give me something to work with here. Admittedly, it's my fault for that things got this way. You know, I said I wasn't hungry, but after thinking about it, I realized I actually am hungry after all.
ずいぶんと都合のいいお腹ですね。
Yeah.
無理して食べる必要はないですよ。本当に兄さんのために作ったわけじゃないですし、コンビニで買ってきたものの方が美味しいですし、安全ですし。
Set that as a throwaway comment, but my god, was it terrifying to hear. Not forcing myself was the problem with me having some breakfast. Shio.
食べたいなら食べればいいじゃん。
Didn't use the slightest smile on Shio's face. Great. Thanks for the food. Bring the food Shio made for me right up to my mouth only to then completely freeze over. Fuck, I still recall what happened last time I ate her food and it's causing a mental block.
兄さん、もしかしてあれなの？
Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, she's getting suspicious of me.
して。
What in the world? No, it's fine, I don't.
そうなの。
Why does she seem disappointed? I forget I need to focus on the cooking. Well, sister says it turned out well this time, so I'm gonna believe her. Stuffed my cheeks with a mouthful of food. Huh? Where am I? Man, what a beautiful field of flowers there is on the other side of this river. What else is that? Shut up. I'm crossing this river to go smell the roses. Huh? Where'd all the pretty flowers go?
大丈
She looks terribly worried as she peers into my face. Oh, I...
夫？私の料理を食べたら。
You fought this, so evidently the worst did come to pass after all. But it's supposed to make sense. That river I saw must have been the one. You know, the one. No, not the river Styx. The beautiful flowers for that. The river Sanzu from Buddhist... Wait, now's not the time for this. I very nearly died just now. Why the hell did she say it turned out better? Better at murdering people?
兄さん、別に無理して食べなくてもいいよ。どうやら今回もまだ私の料理は誰かに食べさせるレベルにまで達していなかったみたいだし。
She herself seems to have realized the issue at hand. Reality is a cruel mistress. It's fine, I'll eat it.
でも
Just leave it to your big brother. So I eat the food laid out on the table. All of it, including what would have been Gio's share. And actually end up passing out and having another near-death experience. Still, I'm glad I did it because right before I passed
ありが
out,
とう、兄さん。
I heard Gio softly whispering. All my hard work was rewarded. Anyway, if I get the chance today, there's something I need to scream from the top of my lungs. Come back to me, Sena! Opted for the safe option of getting dinner from a store tonight, and use my free time to make some progress on my summer homework. I imagine those with dreams of the future would probably start to really knuckle down around this time of their lives. Unfortunately, I don't have anything like that at present. What Senna's up to right now? It's become natural to have her come over this time, so we can just chat about stuff. So not seeing her for a couple of days because of her family vacation does feel weird. Is that? Wait, do I have to tell him to come in through the front door? Oh, well, I suppose I can go greet her for once. Welcome home, Sena.
ただいま、ソラちゃん。じゃーん、これがお土産だよ。
Onsen manju, huh?
定番だよね。
More of a disappointing cliche than anything.
とか言いながら、しっかり食べてるじゃないですか。兄さん。
What's wrong with that, Shio? The steamed bun hasn't done anything wrong.
いや、そんなことをドヤ顔で言われても。なら、ソラちゃんにはあっちの方が良かったかな。
That was another option?
実はね、温泉まんじゅうともう一つで、どっちにしようかすっごく迷ったの。
Did you know? Go on then, tell us what the ultimate supreme souvenir could have possibly tempted you away from the What ultimate supreme souvenir could have possibly tempted you away from the same buns?
誰も究極とか思考なんて言ってないと思うんですけど、
Would have killed his girl to play along for once.
究極にして至高のお土産、それはなんとびっくり、木刀だよ。
Whoa, that's crazy. Wait, sorry. Could you say that one more time, please, Sena?
何回だって言っちゃうよ。木刀だよ。
It was, wasn't it? Was it?
木刀だよ。
Yeah, I'm good with these.
そう？
Yep. Wouldn't find any use for one sword anyway.
それでセナさん、家族旅行はどうでした？
Why bother asking the obvious? Do you live under a rock? Pluck another steamed bun from box while giving Shio an exasperated look.
あれ？
You didn't have fun? Sena loves her family vacations, so I assumed she would have had a blast.
楽しくなかったわけじゃないんだよ。本当だよ。でもね、なんか落ち着かないというか、落ち着かない？
What does that mean? Sena suddenly smiles and looks at me.
ここに帰ってきて、ソラちゃんを見たら、すっごくほっとした。私は戻ってきたんだって。
I see. I don't know why, but I feel really happy to hear Sena saying this. Just why is it I feel this way?
セナさん、聞いてください。セナさんがいない間、兄さんがすっごく寂しがってたんですよ。
Now she has started making things up. Hey, what are you saying?
そうなの？
For some reason, Sena seems delighted by this fake news.
ねえ、ソラちゃん。私がいなくてそんなに寂しかったの？
For an even less clear of a reason, she's now pressing herself against me. Breast is pressing against me. The chest is pressing against me. Her chest, which is soft as anything. Top of his heart. I feel like my also I'm like really focusing like. I have to slightly shift the place where it's touching my head because yesterday during the recording it seems I had it too tight and I did not realize until I was about to go to fucking sleep when the pain started, and it is still going right now, so you feel it's smushing and feel it smushing up against me and changing shape. I glare over at you. Why did she have to say that?
お邪魔虫は消えた方がいいみたいですね。
Damn you, she, I'll get you for this.
まったく、ソラちゃんは仕方ないな。よしよし、いい子いい子。
Quit petting me.
遠慮しなくていいんだよ。
I'm not.
ソラちゃんったら素直じゃないんだから。
I'm always honest. I literally couldn't be more honest if I tried. A certain part of me is getting itself in quite a pickle because of this honesty, in fact. But he seems so happy about this anyway.
なんでって嬉しいからだよ。
That's not really an answer to my question. Just so I'm clear, when do you plan on getting off me?
ありません。
Not letting Sena do whatever she wants to me. All I have to do is practice the restraint of a Buddhist monk and refrain from thinking about my nether regions until she gets bored.
ねえソラちゃん、私が留守にしている間、何してた？
With some homework and stuff.
結構進んだ？
Bits and pieces.
ご飯はちゃんと食べてた？もしかして食べてないの？
No, I've eaten. You just made me remember how I ended up eating Shio's cooking on the first day.
そうなんだ。大丈夫だった？
Sena asks out of concern. She's witnessed Shio's lack of culinary talent for herself, after all. Of course it was. I did take a trip over to a beautiful field of flowers by a river, though.
それは大丈夫なの？
We need to chat about nothing in particular, but my mind remains on a separate topic the whole time. It really, really pains me to admit. Like, I feel physically angry and sick all at once, but she was right to say that I've been lonely. The more I feel Sena's warmth that she has her way with me, the more I see just how right on the money she was. Hey, Sena.
何？
Welcome home.
ただいま、ソラちゃん。
You said as much once already, but my oldest friend still answers me with a gentle smile. I'll be right back. I'm fucking sweaty as shit. I need to wash myself real quick. I return, I washed up a little, and the moment I entered my room to grab a new shirt, the first thing I see is my cat fighting and losing a battle against my fucking pair of work pants for some reason. July 30th. Can't study while I'm thirsty now, can I? So I take a break from my summer homework and head down to the living room to quench my thirst. Nothing beats a glass of cold barley tea straight from the fridge.
ただいま。
Oh, must be Shio. Hey, welcome home.
お、兄さん。
Well, the bags. Did you just go shopping? Ask me to come help.
一応声はかけたよ。
Oops. I didn't hear you.
まあそうかもね。部屋を覗いたら真剣に勉強してたから。
I meant to focus that hard, let me tell you. Sorry.
気にしないで。
Those bags look heavy. Should let me know next time so I can help you.
でも、
You may find the middle of something, okay? I made myself clear.
兄さん、それ勉強したくないだけなんじゃ。
How dare you? I only care about helping my dear little sister.
そんなことじゃ将来苦労するよ。兄さんにだって夢とかあるんでしょ？
I dream of living of a passive income.
聞いた私がバカでした。
Hey now, dear sister, what's with the look of contempt? You should be delighted that I'm not as bad as Shuta. Let's be hot out there. Let me give her some body tea.
自分でやるからいいよ。
Hey now, let me take care of it. Come to the fridge, take out the tea, and pour Shio a glass. Here.
ありがとう。
Nothing. There's nothing. Wait for Shio to finish drinking before asking my next question. So, what'd you buy? What we were running out of?
晩ご飯の材料だよ。冷蔵庫の中を見たら何もなかったから。
Oh yeah, we were running on empty.
というわけで、これから準備するから待っててね。
Right. No! Wait! You mean going to cook?
そうだけど。
Well, it's just... must be exhaustive in going shopping, so why not let me do the cooking? Just as a way of saying thanks for going shopping.
疲れてないから大丈夫だよ。
Oh, but you must be tired, I can tell, so I'll cook.
ねえ、兄さん。そんなに私に料理を作らせたくないんですか？
Whatever do you mean? I certainly said nothing of the sort.
そうですね。確かに言ってません。
See?
でも、なんだか私に作ってほしくないみたいな感じがします。
I never said...
確かに私は、ちょっと料理が得意じゃないよ。
Whoa, that's one mighty bold claim, Shio. Slightly? Repeat it twice because that's how important it is.
ちょっとですが何か。
The only response I can think of is, if you think so, then that must be the case, at least as far as you're concerned. However, I'm nowhere near rash enough to actually say that out loud.
とにかく、いつまでも不得意でいるのは問題があると思うから頑張りたいの。
His cooking is so bad that I'm not sure any amount of effort could improve it significantly enough to make it edible. That's a good attitude to take, but it's not like you even like cooking that much to begin with. So I put in all the effort.
それは。
Yeah.
兄さんに美味 しいって言ってもらいたいからなんて言えるわけないでしょ。
So he couldn't quite hear that?
兄さんにギャフンって言わせたいって言っ
Oh, what the
こん
heck?
ばんは。
No, Sena's here. Didn't hear the front door open, so she must have entered through my room again.
二人して何やってるの？
Sena asks curiously, so I go ahead and fill her in on the situation.
なるほどね。そういうことなら私が教えてあげるよ。
Oh, great idea. I'm sure shouldn't be able to create anything incapable of culinary murder under Sena's constant supervision. Take her up on take her up on the offer, Shio.
それは
What, do you have a problem with this?
別に嫌っていうわけじゃないですけど。
Shio glances implicatively over at Sena. Sena doesn't get angry at Shio's indecisiveness. Instead, her smile
わ
deepens.
かりました。お願いします。うん、頑張ろうね。
Sena takes hold of Shio's timidly outstretched hand. The kitchen isn't exactly spacious, but they both get in there and start cooking.
って感じでやるんだけど、どうかな？わからないところはない？大丈夫だと思います。
Two of them are making curry together. One would think that curry would be hard to mess up unless you were trying something crazy with it, but this shield we're talking about. Can't be too careful. Alert yourself if you hold the knife like that. She was literally just telling you this.
大丈夫だから。
No, it most certainly is not fine.
兄さん？
Yes.
うるさいです。気が散るので向こうに行っててくれませんか？
Her voice is ice cold despite a smile on her face. But
ソラちゃん、ここは私に任せて。ね。
okay then. Just please promise you won't hurt yourself. Promise me.
もう、お兄ちゃんは心配性だね。
Damn right I am. She's my little sister.
妹。
What was that, Gio?
なんでもありません。いいから、兄さんは向こうに行っててギャフンという特訓でもしててください。
What training would that be? Not entirely sure how much time passes after that. Something smells nice.
どうぞ。
Take a plate of curry from Shio. It's good enough, but still can't relax yet. The inches alone can be deceiving, as Shio's cooking has proved before.
ほら、早く食べてあげて。
Yeah, I can see from the brave look on Shio's face that this means the world to her. Okay. Steal my resolve, then scoop up some curry with my food. Smells fine. Good even. Like there's nothing. Chow down on the curry. Shio clenches her fists as she stares at me.
やっぱり美味しく。
Yeah, you can't be saying that or it's all over. As much as I want to make that retort, I have something more important to say right now. I eat my words. I eat my words. That's what you wanted, yeah? Curry's perfectly edible.
本当に？
And found why you'd be dubious, my dear Shio. Yes, really. Really are something else, Sena.
私？
Yeah, you're the one who taught Shio how to make a curry that's actually edible. That is mighty impressive, no matter how you slice it.
ありがとう、ソラちゃん。でも、私はコツというか、やり方を教えただけで、頑張ったのはシオちゃんだよ。だから、シオちゃんのことを褒めてあげて。
Alright. You're great, Shio.
ありがとう。
You seem all too happy right now. Something wrong, Shio. Were there more words I was supposed to eat?
そうですね。最低でも、あと1000回は言ってほしいです。
That's kind of a lot.
なら仕方ありません。特別に1万回に負けてあげます。
That's the opposite of lower. Must be imagining it. She was the only one who'd make such a ridiculous demands of me after all. July 31st, Tuesday.
ソラくん、ソ
That's
ラく
you.
ん。もう、早く起きないと、いたずらしちゃうぞ。
That was Sena. Oh, my eyes have had that I'm in my living room. What a wonderful morning it is.
時間的には、こんばんはじゃないですかね。
Wait.
だってほら、もう夕方だもん。
Sena directs my attention towards the window with a wry smile, and wouldn't you know it, she's right. What's I doing before I fell asleep again?
そこからですか。
Don't think your gaze is a little more frigid than it needs to be, dear sister.
みんなで一緒に夏休みの宿題をしてたんだよ。
Now she mentions it. Yeah, I remember now. I really was dreaming, huh?
ソラちゃん、夢ですか？
God, but wasn't the old dream was dreaming about the past before Shia moved away when we were all used to play together.
それは懐かしいですね。
Right? From Shio's self-expressionless gaze, I imagine she's reminiscing herself now. Memories that came back to me in my dream were precious indeed. What's gone into you all of a sudden, Sena?
ちょっと思い出したことがあって。
It did.
でも言わない方がいいのかな。
Sena looks at me and cocks her head. No, I don't know. You just made us more curious by saying that, right, Shio?
はい、私も気になります。だよね。本当に言ってもいい？
She asked me once more. Probably clarify, but I'm still curious to care. Sure, go for it.
なら言うね。あの頃のソラちゃん、シオちゃんのことが好きだったよね。
Huh? I said, what did you just say?
あれ、聞こえなかった？あの頃のソラちゃん、シオちゃんのことが好きだったよねって。
So I didn't mishear her. Wait, what are you even basing that off of?
だってあの頃のソラちゃん、いっつもシオちゃんのことを見てたでしょ？シオちゃんの横顔。それに遊びに行くときに限らず、どこに行くにしても当たり前のようにシオちゃんを誘ってたし。あ、そうそう。シオちゃんが熱を出して寝てた時なんてすっごく心配そうにしてて、変われるものなら自分が変わりたいって言ってたこともあったよね。
Sena brings it up, I remember it too. It did indeed happen. I've forgotten all about it until just now.
その顔、思い出したって顔だよね。
No, it doesn't.
もう、ソラちゃんってバスネオじゃないんだから。
Shut it. That was an absolutely insane thing for you to come out and say, Sena. I mean, sure, I did tell him to go ahead and say it, but still, my face is burning hot even though the AC is running perfectly.
なるほど。そんなことがあったんですね。
Glance over to see her mumbling something. Seems that she's trying to stop herself from bursting out with laughter. That might have happened, but you know what else I've just remembered?
あれ？
When we were really little, you used to get so scared of sirens that you'd start crying, Sena.
ああ、あったね。それ、私知らない。
And it must have happened after Shio moved away. What about the exploding pancake incident?
ホットケーキ爆発？
Yeah, so one day Sena says that she wants to try eating the pancakes that showed up on one of her picture books, right? And
ソラちゃん、それ以上言っちゃダメ。
Sena physically covers my mouth to stop me from continuing. Hurts a little, but she's just so soft that it gives me a
そ
start.
の話はしたらダメなの？本当にお願い。ね。
She makes me even tighter, sending heat racing to a certain part of my body. Okay, I won't say another word. I say, assuming that she'll get off me.
本当？本当に本
For some reason, she ends up squeezing me even harder. It's wonderful, but oh boy, is it dangerous. She's gonna figure out that I've got a whole situation going on downstairs at this rate. Shio? She stood up all of a sudden. I wonder why.
当？お夕飯の準備だよね。ほら、も もうそろそろ準備しないといけない時間だし。ね。あ、はい。
Look at the clock, and it certainly is that
それ
time.
じゃあしおちゃん、今日も頑張ろうか。はい。しおちゃんが今日のお夕飯準備するんだよ。
No, let's see, wait, what?
どういうことですか？
That's what I want to know. You didn't warn me about the Sena.
大丈夫だよ、そらちゃん。この前のカレーどうだった？
It was genuinely edible.
でしょ？それにしおちゃんもお料理上手になりたいよね。それはまあ、
She glances over.
いつまでもまずいと思われているのは私も面白くないですし。
Right, that's what's pushing her to make a change. Perhaps, if I just say, wow, that was great the next time she cooks some, she'll never bother with cooking again. So she may then insist on taking over all the cooking, and I wouldn't want that either.
なら頑張ろう。継続は力なりだよ。
Sena flexes her biceps, but unfortunately for her, she has no biceps to flex. That's what makes it so cute, though.
わかりました。頑張ります。
And there you have it. Big brother's job at a time like this is to sit back and watch as little sister tries her best, right? Alone, we'll get through this. August 3rd. Anytime now. Switch off the TV and turn my attention to the window.
よーいしょっと。今日も無事に到着しました。
Hey there, Sena.
お邪魔するね、ストラちゃん。
The day of boldly entering through the window, huh? You just don't know when to quit.
そんなに褒められると照れちゃうよ。
Ah, but not a single thing I said was a compliment. Don't you, homie?
じゃあテヘペロだ。
Ah, you got me. Oh, strangely cute.
全然惜しくないよ。
You don't.
というのはさておいて、こんばんは。
Yeah, evening. You're in a good mood today, huh, Sena?
なんでだと思う？
Oh, no. That's what I was asking.
ヒントはいる？
She's only pretending to listen to me. If you give her them, then she'll...
正解は、ソラちゃんが嬉しそうだからだよ。
What happened to the hint?
その辺をお散歩してるんじゃないかな。
Hints don't have legs. I'll forget that for now. Do I look like I'm in a good... Do I look like I'm in a good mood?
何かいいことあった？
Don't want to go to work tomorrow. No, to be fair, it is the finish line, so... Yeah, nothing I can think of. Oh, boy.
でも
Nothing really, but I did figure out it was time for you to show up. I'm in a good mood because my premonition was right.
そっか。ソラちゃん、私のこと分かっちゃってるんだね。
What was that?
別に何でもないよ。じゃあ、私お夕飯を作ってくるからね。
With that, Sena leaves my room. Seems to have a spring in her step. There's something good happened to her. Sena's unleashing all of her skills in the kitchen right now. I sit with my elbows resting on the table, watching her from behind. And that's why they call her Master Chef Sena.
何か言った？
I'm just marveling at your cooking skills, that's all. Not technically what I said, but the meaning is close enough.
そうかな。
Yeah.
でも、私だけじゃなくて、しおちゃんも頑張ってるよ。
Yeah, I know. I'm keeping watch as my little sister silently stares down the ingredients that I set aside this whole time. Must be quite desperate at this point. So she can keep on making culinary abominations forever after all. But the results are there to see. Shio's cooking skills have been slowly but surely on the rise. So instead he wins the race, huh? In the race, huh?
どうしましょう、セナさん。
What Also, I don't know why, but I restarted playing. I started fucking a new run of New Vegas. And turns out the mod pack I've installed gives you a speech check to recruit Sunny Smiles as a follower. I think it was like, oh yeah, while you have Sunny Smiles as your partner, you have plus 10 to survival, I think. But then you can also tell her to bring Cheyenne along. And if you have Cheyenne along, it also gives you a +1 charisma. Oh yeah, I decided to go with 1 charisma. And it was a mistake, because suddenly you cannot take the plus 10% damage against certain genders. Perks. Which I always take that, because like it's free damage, why not? But it is important that you take both. After all, we do not discriminate. We deal 10% more damage to everyone.
落ち着いて、しおちゃん。大丈夫だから、ちゃんとリカバリーできるよ。塩を入れすぎたら、その分砂糖を入れればいいみたいな感じですね。
Please have other skills on the rise. I'm mistaken.
まずは深呼吸から始めた方がいいかな。わかりました。それは深呼吸じゃないよ。ちゃんと吐いてね。
Turns out I was mistaken. At least think wishfully, yes. That's what they'll say. Dinner served, then dinner's consumed.
ソラちゃん、どうだった？
The ask was a smile, even though she already knows my answer. Then we'll end up with a mountain of food on our table tonight. We ended up with a mountain of food on our table tonight, and yet every last plate has been picked clean. It was great. I eat my words once more.
そうですか。
See, she has tense expression crumble away before my eyes.
別に私が料理しているのは兄さんのためとかそういうわけじゃないですからね。
I see the spirit of Karane has possessed her for a second.
ただその料理ができないといろいろと問題があるかなってそう思ってるから頑張ってるだけで、つまり兄さんは私の料理のお裾分けをもらってるに過ぎないんですから。それ以上の意味は本当にないんですからね。何ですかその顔は。
What do you think? I don't even think I'm giving her a look.
でも優しい顔してるよ、ソラちゃん。
You're imagining things. It's not like Sena's any different either. Since it didn't help with the cooking, I assisted with cleanup instead. That should be everything. Sarah dries her hands with a towel while glancing at the clock. It's gotten late. I'll see you home. What you mean I'll take her to the window in my room?
そのことなんだけど、
What's up?
実はしおちゃんとお話ししたいことがあって。私ですか？兄さんじゃなくて？そうですか。わかりました。ありがとう、しおちゃん。
What would you want to talk to Shio about? What be cooking? Curious to know, but I don't want to intrude. How about you stay tonight then?
いいの？
You can take your time talking about whatever it is if you do. You don't mind, do you, Shio?
はい、構いません。それじゃあ一旦家に戻って着替えとかそういうの持ってくるね。
Sure.
そう。
It comes to a halt right before she leaves the room.
せっかく泊まるんだからお風呂もいただいていいかな。
Go for it. Used to take baths over here all the time when we were kids.
じゃあソラちゃんも一緒に入ろうね。久しぶりだし。
Wait, what? Do you even realize what you're saying? You don't mix sexes in the bath when you get to our age.
でも 昔は一緒に入ってたよね。
In the past, things are different now. I know what Sena's like. Always all her clinging to me and stuff. So I knew it was perfectly possible for her to come out with a suggestion like this too. Well, she's actually said I feel more overwhelmed than I realized I would be.
昔も今もソラちゃんはソラちゃんだよ。
Yes. Well, yes, but
兄さん。
Shio, look, you can't blame me. Sena's like an unstoppable force. So the voice ensures that she's mad at me. Shit.
私も入りますか
Come again.
ら。何ですかその反応は。私が入ったらダメだとでも言うんですか。
Why are you flipping out at me? No one said anything like that.
兄さんが紛らわしいことをするから。
Am I being ambiguous? I really don't feel like I am.
じゃあ決まりだね。はい、決まりです。
Is there no stopping them now? Are we seriously all going to bathe together?
兄さん、お風呂沸かしておいてくださいね。私も一旦戻るからよろしくね。
Oh, Shio and Sena both leave the living room. Clearly don't care about my opinion on the matter. So what do you think I should do? I found myself asking Algol, who's posing haughtily on the table.
良いではないか、流されれば。スウェーデン2人前などなかなかないぞ。
You know, it really is good about to have you around. Once I get a pet snake, I don't have to worry about buying food for the first day. I just had dinner, so I'm not really hungry.
お前の腹の具合ではない。まったく。ソラ、お前は黙って宇宙の意志を受け入れればいいのだ。
Great, so I really don't get a say in this. Go to run the bath while letting out a sigh filled with all sorts of indescribable emotions. Allow me to start from the conclusion first. Yes, we seriously are all going to bathe together. Sen and I are presently in said bath together right now. Shio had some things to take care of, so she's running a little late.
ねえソラちゃん、どうして目をつぶってるの？
So why do you have your eyes shut, Sora? Sena says. As to the viewers currently, because of my censorship. Because there are some things I shouldn't see, like, well, you know, stuff.
何言ってる
What
の？
are you saying? There's nothing
そ
you
んなも
shouldn't
の
see,
何もない。
Sena
ほ
says.
らほ
Well,
ら、
I opened them
早
already,
く。
Sena says. Alright, yeah. Are you sure? Because I'm
も
gonna.
ちろんだよ。
Sure, I'm sure, Sena says. I knew she was like this. Okay, but don't come crying to me afterwards. I thought the twist was gonna be swimsuit. No. That's just tits. I might have him. What was that, Sena says? Oh, no, nothing.
そう？
Really, Sena says. To my relief, it doesn't seem like she was bothered since she's asking no follow-up questions. Except this really isn't the time to be relieved. We're pressed up against, right next to, what? We're pressed up right next together. This goes beyond what happens when she gets into bed with me in the mornings. Holy shit. She's doing a giggle. She just laughed at me. I just realized that my manhood is starting to grow already. What are you laughing at?
だって
Oh. Oh, what?
昔に戻ったみたいな気持ち。
She just has said, oh. Huh? Oh. That's why. Oh, what? You don't feel like we've traveled back into the past, Sena says. Huh? What do you mean?
だって
Well,
昔
like,
は
we
こうやっ
always
て
used to bathe together
よ
like
く
this
一
in the
緒にお
past,
風呂に
right?
入ったり
Sena says. Oh, yeah, we did.
だからね
So in this
こうしてると
now, it feels like we're taking a
昔
trip
に
into
戻
the
った気
past,
持ち
don't
に
you
なる
think?
でしょ。
Sena says. I don't know about that.
え
Wait, you
なら
don't?
ない
Is
の？
that nostalgic for you,
Not
Sena says? No, it is. I wonder when it was that we stopped bathing together
だ
anyway.
ったら
Well then, Sena says. Stop right there. It's nostalgic, I admit that. But things are different now. A lot of things have drastically changed. So no, it doesn't feel like taking a trip into the past.
何が違
What's
う
changed,
の？
Sena says. Huh? Can't tell that her wonderfully borderline perfect proportions are the main difference. Well, you know, lots of things, really.
そのいろ
And
い
I'm
ろが
asking
知り
what
た
those
い
things
わ。
are.
教
Tell me,
え
Sena says. Whoa, 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 not so close. Why does she have to press herself up against me? Is she that determined to awaken the sleeping beast downstairs? Because it's working. This is what she wants? No, obviously not. Need to calm
お
down.
邪魔しま
I'm
す。
coming in, Shio says, with her unique bathing avatar again. You're seriously joining us?
何ですか
What
そ
was
れ。
that comment for? I need to...
私も
I
入
told
る
you I
って
was
言っ
going
た
to
じゃ
join
な
you.
い
Are
で
you
すか。
deaf or something? Shio says. No, no, I heard you.
それとも何です
Then
か。
what? Do you not
私は
want me
入
to
ったら
join
ダ
you?
メ。
Shio says. No one said anything about that. Don't get so mad at me.
別に怒って
I'm
ま
not
せん。
mad, Shio said. Everything about the way she just said that screamed, I am mad. He's glaring at me, too. Yeah, now, come join us, Shio-chan.
わかりま
Sena
し
says.
た。
Okay then, Shio says. Shio rinses herself down, then joins us in the already crammed bathtub.
それにしてもしおちゃ
I
んの
have to
髪
say, you have
綺
such
麗
pretty
だ
hair,
ね。
Shio says. Okay, the fucking bathing CG like the bathing portrait actually isn't from the bathing CG in Shio's route, it's from here. That's funny.
そ
Oh, you
うで
think
す
so,
か。
Shio says.
そ
Yes,
う
I
だ
do.
よ。
It's so glossy. I'm
そ
jealous,
そ
Sena
う
says.
いう
But your
セ
hair
ナ
is
さんの
beautiful
髪
too,
だって
Sena
綺麗です
Shio
よ。
says.
そうか
Is
な。
it though? Sena says.
そうで
It
すよ。
is, Shio says. Oh, and
し
you have
お
such
ちゃん
nice
肌
skin
も
too,
綺
Shio,
麗。
especially around here,
だ
Sena
から
says. Ah,
セ
Sena,
ナ
why are you
さん
touching
どこ
me?
を触って
Shio says.
しお
You're
ちゃ
so
んか
cute,
わいい。
Shio-chan, Sena says.
もう
Please
や
stop
めて
that,
く
or
だ
else,
さ
Shio
い。
says.
しおちゃんも
Or else
触
you'll
っ
do
ちゃう。
it back, Sena says.
はい、
Yes,
触
I
りま
will.
す。
Take this, Shio says. Gee,
く
that
すぐ
tickles, Sena says. A fondling contest between two beautiful ladies is unfolding right before my very eyes. This is a sight to be grateful for indeed. But the rare welcomed palate lasts for but a fleeting moment. Phew, I think I'm getting dizzy, Sena says.
そうです
As it's
ね。
getting to my head as
私も
well,
頭がぼ
actually, she says. The first few I think I'm getting dizzy with Sena. Then you should probably get out.
そういう
What
ソラ
about
ちゃ
you,
んは。
Sena says. I'll stay a little longer.
でも、
But you're bright
顔
red,
が
are you
真っ
sure
赤だ
you'll be
よ。
okay? Sena says. Yeah, this is much as nothing. It's a lie. The situation is already dire. However, it would be even more dire if I were to stand up. Reason being that I'm already splendidly at full mast. I can hardly remember another reason to these two girls right now, can I?
そう
Ready? Then we'll
な
get
ら
out first.
私たち
Sena
は兄
says.
さんも
Don't stay in
ほ
for
ど
too
ほどに
long,
してくださいね。
Son, she says. I won't. Two of them get up and leave, giving me a view of their future behinds. Naturally, this only makes me harder. But now that I'm on my own, I should be able to calm myself down. Start with some deep breaths. Fill my lungs with air. Air that smells a little sweeter than usual, thanks to my previous guests. How am I meant to calm down like this? Next, I'll have to try meditation. Okay, clear my mind. Emptiness, form, intrusive thoughts be gone. Close my eyes and try to empty my mind, but all that does is make me remember the sight of their naked bodies that was previously seared into my mind. This isn't working. None of this is gonna calm it down. Should have known it would be game over for me from the moment I agreed to share a bed with two beautiful girls. There's one option left tonight. Well, self-loving should fix the issue. One quick round, I'll be right as rain. Actually, I might need a second round. Maybe even a third. Oh, what's going on? As the wars started to spin.
ソラちゃん、ま
Are
だ
you
出ない
getting out
の？
yet, Sora-chan? Sena says. Try to reply to Sena's question, but I can't.
ソラちゃん、ちょっとソ
Sora-chan,
ラ
hey,
ちゃん。
Sora-chan, Sena says.
しおちゃん来
Shio,
て。
come quick, Sora-chan's in
ソラちゃんが
trouble. Sena says. The moment I realize that Sena's going to quickly discover the true trouble I'm in is the moment I lose consciousness. Huh? Why do I feel a softness under my head? So soft, so squidgy. Feels great. Fondle this forever.
もうそんなに触られたら
Hey,
く
you're
すぐった
tickling
い
me with all
よ。
that, Sena says. I can even hear Sena right close by. Ah, sir.
そうだよ。
Look, it's me, the only one and
私だ
only.
よ。
Sena says. Okay, I can trust it again. What was I?
お風呂場でのぼせちゃったんだよ。しおちゃんと二人でここまで運んでくるの大変だったんだから。
What a pathetic turn of today's template for today's template to take. Oh, thank you.
どういたしまして。
So, how did two of us end up in this position?
それはね、私が膝枕してるからじゃないかな。
Huh?
ちなみに、さっきソラちゃんが触ってたのは私の太ももだよ。
Seriously?
マジだよ。
Sorry.
気にしなくていいから。というか、いきなり起きたらまた目が回っちゃうよ。ほらほら、もう少し寝てていいから。
Try to get up, but Senna gently pushes me back down. Aren't I heavy though? The correct answer there is to say not at all.
だって本当に重いんだもん。
Yeah, fair point.
でも、これは安心する重さだから、大丈夫。
What's a comfortable weight?
なんか、ソラちゃんだなって感じ。うまく説明できないんだけど。
Not that I understand where she's coming from. I take Senna up on the offer after I rested a little longer on her lap. Mainly because I want to enjoy the soft squidginess against the back of my head some more.
ソラちゃん、無理したらダメなんだよ。
Immediately know what she's talking about. That she's talking about what happened in the bath.
すっごく心配したんだからね。
I'm sorry.
ちゃんと反省してるみたいだから許してあげます。特別だからね。
I stroked some hair with one hand while fanning me down with an Uchiwa fan with the other. The little breeze feels nice against my flushed cheeks. So, wearing clothes now, huh?
そうだね。
And you two must have dressed me.
そうなるね。
So then, that means that I would have seen my motivated little man. Oh, did you say?
ソラちゃん、成長したんだね。
She did say. I'm so embarrassed to wish the ground would just swallow me up. Her cheeks have gone a little red too, so I think I'm just about in the clear.
兄さん、起きましたか？
Sorry for all the trouble.
いえ、大丈夫です。これ、
Set up to take what Shio wants to give me. It's a cold glass filled with a transparent liquid. It's not water, it's sour, sweet, and salty. okay, calm down there, Roxas. It's sweet. It's salty. It's motherfucking sea salt ice cream! Melt it down for your drinking pleasure! It was really indescribable, just like it was for she was cooking the first time I ate it. Feels new, but also familiar at the same time.
スポーツドリンクみたいですよね。
Yeah, it does taste like one.
でも違います。
No, this doesn't feel like something you bought off the shelf.
お砂糖と塩と、あとレモンを少し入れて作りました。熱中症になった時飲むといいって聞いたことがあったから。
How'd you make this? Oh.
別にすごくないですよ。
Oh, it really is. You just made this like it was nothing. What do you have grown so much?
何ですかそれ。
I'm acting like a big brother now.
思いません。
Huh? I wasn't expecting that frosty reception.
というか、褒められても何も出ませんからね。
That's what she claims, but I did just catch sight of her smiling to herself. Oh, she appreciated the compliment. I really wish she'd just admit it.
よかったね、お兄ちゃん。
Never said it was happy about this. Saying this only makes Senna laugh at me more. It's late at night, but I've woken up thirsty. I'm on my way to grab myself a drink when I happen to pass by Shio's room. Instead of staying in there because she said she wanted to talk to Shio about something. Can't hear him either, so maybe they're already asleep. When I looked at my tab earlier, I did say that it was already 2 in the morning. I would drink a body tea, get my glass a quick rinse, then put it away. Time to go back. I'm back in my room and about to go to bed when a corner of the room catches my eye. At least one of us gets to have peaceful dreams. You never know, it was that damn hamster's fault that my peaceful days got turned upside down. With the cage like prod, but Oligo doesn't stir. If anything, I think I just made him snore louder. Cheeky little thing. I'll put him pestering the bastard though, so I guess it's back to sleep with me. Let's turn off the lights, climb into bed, and shut my eyes. I should find myself right back in dreamland.
Sora-chan, 起きてる?
No. Sena. Get back out of bed and open the door. Standing behind it is Sena, exactly how I imagined it to be. What's wrong?
別にどうかしたってわけじゃないの。ただね、ソラちゃん何してるかなって思って。足音もしたから起きてるみたいだったし。
Better wake up.
ああ、うん。まあね。
Sorry about that, I was thirsty, so I went to grab myself a drink. I was just about to go back to bed, as is how it happened.
そっか。じゃあ、おやすみ。
Hey, Sena. I called her to halt before she can head back to Shio's room.
何?
Something about Sena as she turns back around to face me feels different to usual. Perhaps it's the darkness. Wanna talk for a bit? Oh, I just figured maybe you wanted to talk. We don't have to.
違わないよ。でもいいの？ソラちゃん寝たいんじゃない？
That's kind of how everything to do tomorrow anyway. One night won't hurt.
ありがとう、ソラちゃん。
You're welcome. Let's set into my room properly this time. Two of us sit back down on the bed and begin to chat.
一緒にお買い物に行った時、見かけた猫のこと覚えてる？
It's a
可愛かったよ
CG
ね。
I can use without censorship!
この前見た星空なんだけど。
We talk a lot about how things were when we were kids.
あの時のソラちゃんはすっごくわんぱくで。
There's no real consistent topic throughout our conversation. Next words we speak are always what comes to mind at that moment. We swap who's talking and who's listening every so often, making for a relaxed time spent together.
ってことがあったんだ。
So was just happily telling me about how she spent her time with her classmates over the break. Not that there's a new thought or anything, but Sena really is cute. Can't blame my mind for wandering when I have such a cute girl sitting next to me. I mean, all I'd need to do is reach out and I could feel her warmth. I wonder just how soft she'd be if she'd feel if I were to hug her. Recall how she looked naked in the bath early. Don't. Bet she's unbelievably soft and that she smells great too.
ソラちゃん、聞いてる？
Okay, I think we're safe. Sena tilts her head to the side and stares at me through her large eyes. Of course I'm listening.
本当に？
Really, really?
なんか嘘っぽい。
You got me. A really, truly pointless conversation continues on for a while longer.
ソラちゃん、
Till Sena's tone changes. What's up?
ソラちゃんは、好きな子とかいないの？
What? Huh? Where'd that come from?
だってほら、ソラちゃんの周りには可愛い子がいっぱいいるでしょ？
She looks at me through upturned eyes as if trying to peer into my soul. Well, I guess. Not cuter than you, though.
もう、からかわないで。
She pokes me in the shoulder with a cute little "ya" muttered under her breath. I'm not teasing you, though. I really do think that. I'm just too embarrassed to actually say that right now.
そう、ならありがとう。
She says the word thanks quickly and quietly. I wonder if there's any meaning to that. As I'm wondering that, Sena starts peering into my face again. I feel her warmth close by. Sweet floral fragrance tickles at the tip of my nose.
で？
So what?
もう、だから、好きな子だよ。ソラちゃんにはいるの？
Someone's desperate to know. Did something
別
happen?
にないよ。ただ、ちょっと気になって。ああ、信じてないでしょ。
Of course I do.
嘘だ。
Now she pokes me in the thigh while going, you little so-and-so. Okay, but like, what about you, Sena?
私？
Yeah?
私は、
She looks out through the window.
私はね、誰かと恋愛してるのとか、想像できないんだよね。
Huh. Grants advice, we feel relieved. Wait, hold on. I do feel relieved. I think it over, but come to no conclusion. It's at that moment that I remember the past. Specifically that one time that Sena and I went stargazing together. I remember, well, Sena was with me back then. It was so good to finally know for sure. Wait, hang on. Why is this just going back to me now of all times?
というか、私が誰かと恋愛してるの想像できないのは、ソラちゃんのせいなんだよ。
Oh, how's that?
だって、誰かと恋愛しているより、ソラちゃんの面倒を見てるのがしっくりくるんだもん。これって、どう考えてもソラちゃんのせいでしょ？
Okay, I see what you're... No, actually I don't.
へえ。
Don't puff up your cheeks at me, Missy.
じゃあ、プンプン？
No one actually gets angry like that.
へえ、そうかな。
Actually, the world's big enough that you might be able to find one if you looked hard enough. So, I guess neither of us have a crush. It's like we're old and shriveled or something.
すまないね、おじいさんや。
I said old, not dying. Somehow Riley had said his attempt at an impression, or whatever it was. Hey, Sena? If I do find someone I like, I'll come talk to you about it. Sena?
わかった。楽しみにしてる。
Cool.
私も好きな人ができたら相談するね。
Sure. We need to chat about other trivial things after that. Stuff like the weather and how we're getting on with our homework. We've been together for so long now, yet we never run out of things to talk about. Sena lets out a cute little yawn. Have a bed, huh? Sena stands up and opens my door.
ソラちゃん。
ん？
お話、付き合ってくれてありがとね。
No worries, that's what friends are for, right?
私とソラちゃんの。
Sena?
なんでもない。本当にありがとね。おやすみ、ソラちゃん。
Good night, Sena. Having a crush, huh? I'll think about it until I fall asleep, but nothing and no one comes to mind in all honesty. August 4th, Saturday. Whoa! Oh my god, I got so scared I accidentally ended part. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye.